have the opportunity of living it to the fullest. Unfortunately, so few of us know how to manage it all. How do we account for our opportunities? How do we account for our time? How do we account for our relationships, health, spirituality, homes, finances, influence, and careers? How do we account for the one life we have to live? I am so glad you asked. In this program, you will find answers to all of these questions and more. Welcome to the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore.
What's happening, everybody? I'm going to welcome you back to another episode of the Account for Life podcast. And today, here's what we're talking about: what stops most people from succeeding. I could have said what has stopped me from succeeding, right? Because at the end of the day, the reason why I can come and talk about this topic, because I know firsthand what stopped me from succeeding in life, in business, and in things that I wanted to succeed at. I'm going to just share with you. It's just one thing. It's only one. I'm doing my best to share it in such a way that it not only tells you what happened to me, but it also shares with you or gives you an inspiration. It gives you an inspiration, and you say to yourself, you know what, after today, I will succeed at everything that I do. And I'm going to do it because I'm going to do this one thing. Every single time, I'm going to do this one thing. So over the course of the years, and so before we jump into this, I'm about to go into it, but I'm going to say one thing. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jay Moore, the Healthy Accountant, on YouTube. Make sure you like us on Instagram or follow us on Instagram at The Healthy Accountant, and here on Facebook, Official Healthy Accountant. Follow me on Twitter, JAYM _CPA, JAYM _CPA. Check me out on Twitter, guys, man. So if you haven't done that, and one other thing, buy the book Next Level Faith at nextlevelfaithglobal.com. If you buy it at nextlevelfaithglobal.com, you get the free audiobook. And so that's a bonus. However, if you buy it on Amazon, you don't get the audiobook. So if you buy it, the audiobook is not available anywhere else but with me. So you buy it on my website, nextlevelfaithglobal.com, you get the audiobook. But if you buy it on Amazon, which you can't get it on Amazon, right? Get it on Amazon, then you can just not get the audiobook and you just get the book. So nextlevelfaithglobal.com, get the book so that you can look. Everyone needs more faith, right? You know, even the disciples asked for more faith, so get the book. So what stops people from succeeding? Before I tell you exactly what that is, I just want to just kind of lay the foundation here on success. What is success? Success is doing or getting to where you said you wanted to go. Google says that it's an accomplishment of the aim or of an aim or purpose. The accomplishment of an aim or purpose. So you set out to aim somewhere. I set out to aim somewhere. I want to get someplace. And once I get there, I know I've been successful doing it. Now, here's what's interesting about success. A lot of times, the biggest problem that we have in success is that most people wind up succeeding at things they have no business succeeding at. Say it again. Most people have the audacity to succeed at things. Not that they have no business succeeding at, but they succeed at things, but wish they would succeeded at something else. Why is that the case? I can tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why that's the case. I'm also going to tell you what stops most people from succeeding. So this is a really good book. You got to check this book out. 10X is better than 2X. 10X is better than 2X. In the book, written by Dr. Benjamin Hardy, he talks about creating an impossible goal. Impossible goal. See, a lot of times we create a goal, right? You create a goal, and I've created a goal that I can hit. Oh, because I'm going to create a SMART goal. It has to be specific. It has to be measurable. It has to be attainable. It has to be realistic. It has to be time bound. That's the problem. It has to be realistic. And an impossible goal is not realistic. Say it again. An impossible goal is not realistic because more than likely it's probably outside of where you ever could go or thought you could ever go. So if it's outside of where I thought it could go, then how am I going to do it? So you say, how am I going to do it? When we can't say how we're going to do anything yet until we do this one thing, the one thing that actually most people don't do, most people don't do when it comes to succeeding. Most people ask how first. I remember I was doing the program Next Level Faith. It's coming back soon, guys. We were doing Next Level Faith. Maybe it was early in 2022. No, was it 2022? Yeah, I think it was 2022. It was the summer. It was last summer. I think around this time, we were in New Jersey, and we were doing Next Level Faith online program. It's a ministry. It's about, guys, the book, nextlevelfaithglobal.com. You had to get the book. We were doing the program, and we were talking about faith. And I can't remember exactly what I said, but one of the participants, one of the first things they were asking when I said something about faith and making a move, first thing they asked was how. Well, how do you do that? I said, well, whoa, you can't ask how yet. Because when you ask how, what happens is you're trying to intellectually do something. Look, that's what school teaches us. School teaches us to be intellectually smart, intellectually savvy, so that we can dissect and digest and, dissect all the stuff so that we can, I can do that. Remember, impossible goals. You probably don't know how to do it. So the how, we can't ask how first, because if I ask how first and then somebody shows me the work, I may not do it. I may not do it. So most people, the reason why I did not succeed faster, and let's say, because I've had a lot of success, so I'm not going to tell you I didn't have a lot. I've had a ton of success, but the reason why I haven't succeeded faster was this one thing. Just one. You want to know what it is? It was decision. I'll say it one more time. Decision. To cut. I did not cut off every other option when I was looking at the goal or when I was planning to do something. I kept more options available. Therefore, I never actually made a decision. This is not commitment, guys. Commitment is what you're going to do after you make a decision. Because if you commit first, look, I've been committed, but the decision is what gets it. Here's how I know I've made decisions. The fact that I go to the gym 6 days a week, right? I made a decision. I made a decision not to go to the gym because that got hard. I made a decision that my health was the most important element of my life. Most important. Comes over everything. Comes over air. I don't care what's happening with work, health first. I don't care what's happening with family, health first. I don't care what's happening with it's going to be my health first, because if my health is gone, then I ain't got nothing else. Health first. I made a decision. But I did see a lot of people make it, I'm going to lose some weight. No, you do not make a decision to lose weight, because it's going to get hard. It's going to get stale. Like you got to keep, it's like when you work out and when you do these types of things, you got to keep reinventing the fact that you're doing it. Now, especially in the beginning, 2014, it was June of 2014 when I started. Then I hadn't made the decision. I was just committed. And then I went from May of 2014 around to January 2015. I had reached the pinnacle. I was very successful. I had lost weight, the weight I said I was going to lose. I was building some muscle. Things were feeling good. And then the winter came and I stopped. February, March, April. Then all of a sudden I looked around and says, wow, I haven't really been doing anything. I was doing something. I might have been playing basketball, but I wasn't really focusing. And then when May of 2015 hit, it was like, what in the world happened? Now my body reset. It hurt. And I was upset that I had to start over again. So then I started, but something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. I still felt like I was trying to will myself to do it. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you were willing yourself? You were just grinding it out, hustle and grind. You ever grinded to the point where you just get tired, you don't want to grind anymore? Come on now, be honest here. Have you ever grinded so much that you didn't want to grind anymore? Yeah, I know that feeling because grinding is whack. Hustling is whack. I don't want to grind. I don't want to hustle. I don't mind working hard. No grinding. Think about what grinding is. If you put yourself in a grinder, I want you to picture this now. Put yourself in a grinder right now and turn it. You're killing yourself. When you grind, you are literally grinding yourself to death. So I would choose my words right wisely. If you ever said, man, I'm grinding, that person might quit at some point because they won't have any grind left. They're going to be ground out. Oh, I'm hustling. You're going to hustle out and it'll be over. So it's the decision that I remember it was like October of 2015. I joined a new network marketing company, me and my boy Chuck. We joined this company. It was health and wellness. I was like, man, but I got to do something different because I don't just want to be trying to do it because of a product. Because I was doing it just because of products. I said, I don't want to do it just because of product. I want to do it because I'm doing it. And then it hit me for my life. Health for my life. Ever since that day, October, November 2015, whenever it was, we haven't stopped. Now, here's the thing. I'm about to let you go. Here's the thing. Success comes as a result of accomplishing an aim or purpose. So, many of us have been very successful, but yet we're still lacking. That means we didn't actually choose an impossible goal. This is where the decision is most important because remember, when you choose an impossible goal, you will feel like it will feel impossible. It will feel like you cannot do it, but you can. It's possible. How do I know? Well, I have the One Health thing that I can vouch for. I have a business before the end of this year with what me and my partner Shauna is doing and the team. What we're going to do is going to be bigger than we've ever done. And then year after year, it's going to get bigger than we've ever done because of the impossible becoming possible. But it comes down to what? Decision. Do not allow a decision to stop you from succeeding. See, the decision that you make today, right, for the impossible goal, the goal that just doesn't make any sense. Well, you know what, Jay? Is it really possible, that I could build a legacy and have, continuous cash flow and have more money than I've ever had and, have the body of my dreams and have the man or woman of my dreams or have the family of my dreams that my kids become amazed? Like, all these things are possible when we make a decision. Now, here's the thing. When it involves other people, here's the thing about other people. There's nothing you can do for another person to reach their goal, except you can actually be the person that reaches goals like that. Did you catch that? You can't actually make somebody reach a goal, but you can be the person that reaches goals like that. And if people are around you, then what happens is they start to learn, or they start to become inspired. They start to become people that's like, wait a second, if Jay's doing it, like if Jenny's doing it, if Shauna's doing it, like if Reggie's doing it, if Joe's doing it, if Gwen's doing it, if Mom's like it, if they're doing it, I know I can do it. Like, I feel it. So that's what happens when you become the person and start doing it. So what does it come down to? It comes down to the decision that you make, not just for any old goal, but for an impossible goal. Make an impossible goal today. Make an impossible goal today, and then set your aim on that goal. And then let's see. Make a decision that it's you that's going to do it. And then allow what's in you. Says God can do far more than you can imagine or think through the power which worketh in you. Ephesians 3:20. Live that today. Take that verse, deposit it in, read it multiple times, and allow yourselves to succeed because you made a decision to reach an impossible goal. All right, guys, I appreciate you joining me for this episode of the Account for Life podcast. Jay Moore, the Healthy Accountant, helping you to account for your life. God bless, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace.
Thanks for joining us, listening friends. We are so glad you invested this time with us. Always remember, you only have one life to live, so live it to the fullest. This has been the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore. Until next time, make it a great day.